Ready, team?
Yeah, I was born ready.
Hello, Roomies.
And welcome back.
To Read the Room,
A culture club.
A podcast by
Alexys.
Kaylin.
and Larsen.
Today, our episode is another one of our weekly reads where we tell you what we've read, endured, ate, and done did recently.
Yeah, exactly what we done did. All right, who wants to go first this read?
Why don't you go first?
Sure, I'll go first. For read this week I took it literally. I'm kind of in a reading slump and overall behind in my I don't like have a strict goals like Larsen does in her reading life. But in general, for like the last couple of years of since I've been much more of a reader, I am behind. The first book I finished in a while was Kite Runner. Was a great book. I was gonna say I did love it. It just feels weird to say you love that book.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna hopefully kick things into the next gear. I'm still working on Sand County Almanac and
But that one I feel like is one you can take it in essays. Like it's
oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I've been doing is like reading a little chapter here and
Yeah.
there. And the Goldfinch, which it's good. I don't know if I don't like the audiobook orator.
Narrator.
Narrator. I was like, what are they called?
The orator.
Yeah, the orator of the Goldfinch. What do you guys read?
I think I'm in a similar place reading wise as Kaylin at the moment, where it's like I don't have a ton of new reads on my plate. I'm chipping away at a few things. I started Kite Runner. I do find it so far to be a really engrossing read. It definitely wraps you for better and worse in the world of the novel, but the writing is definitely very well done. So I will be finishing that.
Just to change it up a little bit, I guess. I read Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood, and it's like 3
Oh.
novellas. They're cute. They're fun. I kind of like made myself go slow and just read each one like, over, of course, a couple days because they're each like 100 and something pages. Like they're really short. Typical Ali Hazelwood, scientists, goofy, hot guys. It's fun. And then I listened to a biography about Octavia Butler called Positive Obsession, The Life and Times of Octavia E. Butler by Susanna M. Morris. I've only read Kindred by Octavia Butler, and I want to read more, but I figured, why not?
Yeah.
Read a biography about her. Mixed feelings on it.
About the writing or about her?
I don't want to say both, but both.
Okay, interesting.
No, you're
interesting.
allowed to say that. That's your opinion right now.
Yeah.
It's my opinion.
Like, clearly, she's an amazing author and did so many great things in science fiction and was like the first to do it in so many regards.
Yeah.
Like,
First to do tentacle porn. They talk about that.
An innovator.
They do actually, yeah. Yeah. The way it's structured, I just felt like a little bit repetitive. So, you know, the author loves Octavia Butler.
Yeah.
And so there are sections where I'm like,
You're just fangirling.
You're just glazing her.
yeah, and I don't really need to know why. Like, tell me why in the introduction to this. You don't need to tell me why throughout the book, why you wanted to talk about her.
Yeah.
And yeah, just pretty repetitive. Some of it was very informative. It was fine.
I was coincidentally in an airport, and it was either San Francisco or Phoenix, where there was an exhibit on Afrofuturism, and she was
there.
Featured.
Yeah.
She was there. Her body. All right. So for endured, I have The Man in the High Castle. I'm enjoying the show. If you don't know, the premise of the show is basically that like the Nazis and Japan won World War II. So most of the US is occupied by either Nazis or Japan, and then like the middle is like a no man's land. Anyway, because of the Nazi of it all, there are so many scenes that like I understand it's necessary to demonstrate the horrors done, but I don't feel like I'm a person who's normally disturbed by like that type of like, I don't even want to say gore, like just that type of material where people are like dying in mass or dying from horrible things. Like, I've watched a lot of war movies, I've watched a lot of war documentaries. Like, I don't feel like it bugs me that much. There's one scene, it's like a flashback from one of the main characters during World War II, and the Nazis are trying to take this child away from this mother. They shoot the mother in the head, and then the daughter's like on the floor, and they pick up the daughter by one hand and one arm and like spin her around like you do to kids to like have fun sometimes. And then they smash her head into a wall. And I was just like, like I was just buffering so hard. I was like, that was horrible. Yes, they did just shoot the mother in the head, but that is not where I thought that was going at all. So
just like really gratuitous violence.
Yes. Which, like, I understand why we're doing it, but it bugs me so much more in this context than it does. And I don't know if that's just how they're doing it in the show or just versus other movies, but man, I am enjoying it. It is very interesting. I've learned more about the book since I've started watching it as well, and I know that they've taken a lot of different like creative liberties during the adaptation. So I am interested to read the book, because it's Philip K. Dick, and he's got a pretty heavy catalog of books that I know are pretty well known, but also just to see how they changed it for the show adaptation. And like, because I know some things are just like mentioned as references to like different things that are like really important throughout the book. So I'm enduring the show. I fear I will endure the book, but it's for a good cause.
I don't know. I'm curious to hear once you read the book if like your opinion on it kind of changes or like comparatively to the show. I haven't actually seen the show because I loved the book and I didn't hear great things about the show. I also just don't, in my mind, like The Man in the High Castle, I don't know if I still feel this way today because we know that like our tastes and stuff change over time. But when I was in college, The Man in the High Castle was like my favorite book. I just felt like it was a book where like I got something new out of it every time that I reread it. And I really like Philip K. Dick's writing. And so when the show came out, I was like, I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole because I like the source material so much. It can only possibly disappoint me. That's not to say that you'll love the book. I understand like my tastes, because I wouldn't praise the book as highly today as like an adult with a fully formed brain. I do think it's good. So I would just be so curious to see like through somebody else's litmus.
Well, and like honestly, like the overarching plot of the show, I'm not really sold on, but I like some of the like interpersonal relationships. I'm like, I'm here for this part, but like because it's in the show and it's different in the book. It's all about these tapes that the Man of the High Castle are looking for, which are like of alternate realities.
That is different.
Yes, but like I understand why that is part of the plot. I just don't know if I fully embodied that plot. So I think I probably would enjoy the book better. I think it probably is better done than the show is. But we'll see.
Time will tell. My endures are not very exciting because I do feel like, knock on wood, that my life is okay at the moment. Like I haven't had any catastrophic things happen, and I felt like for a minute there, every time we went to list endures, I was like, oh boy, okay, let me unpack all this stuff.
I mean, you might have to replace your hybrid battery.
I am having car trouble, but like honestly, like I'm not gonna really talk about that because I don't really want to think about it right now.
Sorry to bring it down.
No, it's okay. I mean, here's the thing about having car trouble is if I know what the solution is and the solution is under $500, then it's okay.
There's worse problems.
When you own a car, you sometimes have to replace your car battery for $300. And does that suck? Yeah, but it's okay. Live and let live.
It's an average suck.
Yeah, I'm shackled to these four wheels. But no, the endure that I actually was going to mention is just my ongoing battle with laundry, which is my ultimate op. That's my Sysphiean task of Sysphiean tasks.
Same, girl.
And the thing is that I don't wash the laundry. I
watch Hunter wash.
Exactly. I live in a household where my man, shout out Hunter, washes all the laundry, and he's really good about it. He, to be honest, just owns less clothes than I do, so he needs to wash at a greaer frequency than I need to wash.
Is that the key? Is that the key to life?
Like, I mean, I've got just gonna be real honest here. I've got at least 3 weeks worth of underwear on clean underwear day. Like when I've got all my pairs of underwear clean, I can go several weeks. That man has a week and a half.
And they're probably half of them are holy, and
I've thrown all those away.
okay.
So
We've already done the purge.
So Hunter's gonna do laundry once a week, but that's not, you think, Alexys, why are you complaining? You don't even have to go put the clothes in the washer. You don't have to switch the loads. I know, but I would do laundry if it was up to me. I would do laundry once every 3 weeks.
Mhm.
But Hunter's doing it weekly, which means that without fail, this sweet, sweet man, he washes my clothes, he brings in the clean clothes, and then just week after week, a fresh basket appears.
Just piles up.
Piles and piles and piles that I need to put away.
At least it's clean clothes.
It is clean clothes. No, it's not that terrible, but there is almost always at least one basket
Mhm.
of clean clothes in our bedroom waiting to be put away. This last time, he was sick of it. So he, in an act of love and frustration, took my clothes, which he would not usually fold. He separated them from his
And
clothes.
threw him out the window.
No. He said, get out. He would not live to tell the tale. He folded all his clothes as he usually does, and then he took my clothes, which he wouldn't usually mess with, and he sorted them. He didn't fold them because he's like, I don't know, I'm gonna mess it up. I don't know how you want your clothes folded. But he did put all the underwear together, put all the socks together, the shirts, the pants, the dresses, and he went, I made it easier for you.
It's like what my mom used to do for my brother when he had to clean his room.
He was like, now you can put them away on the same night. It's so easy. It's right there.
It's so easy.
And I was like, but you put them on the bed and now we can't go to sleep until it's done. And he was like, exactly.
Gotta force you.
And then last night, it was late. I'd been binging TV. I had put off putting away the clothes, and I went into the room and I huffed and I threw all the clothes that he piled back into the basket.
You know you could have been folding them while you were watching Outlander.
I was doing my nails. So that's my endure, and it's an endure of my own making. Larsen,
I relate to that.
yeah, you felt that?
My boyfriend also does my laundry every week, and I also wouldn't do laundry like when I was in college once a month.
Yeah.
Well, especially because playing volleyball, we had our practice laundry done. So as long as I had enough underwear, my sports bras, my spandex, all that was getting washed.
Mhm.
So I never had to do that. It was until I ran out of like underwear.
Right.
I was disgusting. I was re-wearing not volleyball socks, but just like
Yeah. Your low cut sock, you wear class, yeah.
Actually, I probably wore Birkenstocks like every day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, our coach at the same university was allegedly embezzling money, and somehow I think that factored into the fact that we never got our laundry done. There are also many other reasons I believe that, but
I mean, we got our laundry done because the freshmen did our laundry.
see, we only did that with uniforms, like after game day.
Our coach's wife would do our uniforms.
Interesting.
We were not
so
allowed
nice.
to wash our uniforms.
Oh.
Interesting. It was like a hazing punishment for the freshmen, because like if you muddied up your uniform or grassed up your uniform too much, we as freshmen had to scrub it, and if it was not up to snuff, you were going to get your shit handed to you. So it's tough out there.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get laundry being that is my task as well. I have piles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got at least 3 piles at any given time.
Yeah.
Clean, semi-clean, dirty.
Exactly.
I have some clothes hung. I have some clothes folded. Some clothes I'm like, I haven't seen you in years. Where'd you come from?
Shout out to the girls and their piles.
Larsen, what did you endure?
Well, I'm just gonna like be really honest with all of our roomies.
Yeah.
Maybe they can help you.
I got an IUD.
Oh, I thought we were going elsewhere.
And honestly,
I hope they can't help you with that.
no, just bring more awareness. Birth control. Take your life in your hands, I guess.
Take your life into your hands.
It was not as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
But the process still was an endure.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, most places don't prescribe any pain medication.
Take an ibuprofen.
Yeah, she did say, like, we recommend you take more than the recommended dose. They also have lidocaine gel that they, squeeze up in you.
Yeah.
And then
squeeze up in you.
She was able to
right in that cervix.
Yeah, she was able to prescribe medication for anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I am someone who's very, very sensitive to substances. So she gave me 2 pills, and I took one before and just wanted to see. The plan was to take the other one once you're there, whatever.
Yeah.
As she's talking to me, I'm just kind of staring off at the wall, and I'm like, I feel uncomfortable right now. And like, maybe in some ways I'm relaxed about getting an IUD,
Yeah.
but I physically feel weird now.
Yeah.
So then I get the IUD, and it was painful, but not as bad as I was expecting. Afterwards, I was going in and out of like almost passing out for over 30 minutes. And at one point, I just had to make the decision that I needed to leave the office.
Yeah.
My friend drove me home because I was like, nothing's getting better.
Yeah.
Like, and she said that she could visibly see my face just going white and then getting color back and then going white.
Oh, God.
And then she's like,
Jesus.
yeah, this happens, but I've never seen this happen.
Wow.
And I was like, this is not even the most painful thing I've experienced, but I like, it was just, my body was not taking it well at all. Once I got home, I laid down for like an hour. I felt completely like totally fine after that. Barely any cramps at all. But that 30 minutes of feeling like I was going to pass out or vomit or honestly shit myself, that was an endure.
Of course. Anytime you feel like you're gonna shit yourself, I feel like that serves.
And when it's
endure.
all 3 at once.
Yeah. Was it that like when your body gets like so uncomfortable and like almost warm and you don't know like if you're gonna shit or vomit or faint?
At first I sat up and I was like, okay, and then I was like, and she's like, yeah, lay down. She's like, I just saw all the color drain from your face.
Get back down.
Oh no.
Wow. Just another PSA. If you have IUD, don't wear a diva cup. I know you're not gonna
I'm not gonna do that.
But for all other girlies out there who like their IUDs and or their diva cups, it's not a good combo. It can yank it out.
Yeah. Suction.
Oh. I'm glad that after you got home and you laid down that it seemed to be a pretty simple healing process.
Yeah.
But it does not sound like a fun time still.
No. And like, it was one of those painful things where I just went in the moment.
Yeah.
And like, obviously your body starts cramping and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just the feeling of like I was gonna pass out afterwards that just didn't go away.
So strange.
I literally like drove home with my head out the window, eyes closed, just like, okay, it's gotta be closed.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Stumbled into the house, laid down. An hour later, I was like, wow,
I can move now.
I'm fine.
I'm not gonna shit, puke, pass out, any of those.
And I'm not gonna have a baby.
Most important of all. Yep, anyway.
Wow.
That is an endure. That is an endure. That beats laundry.
Sure does. For my 8, I have been eating up. Let me back it up here. I am a whore for the last podcast. I am a whore for the last podcast on the left. I've been listening to them for years. I love them dearly. I think they do a great job, and especially their more recent episodes on like research. And they're also funny. One of the hosts, Ed Larsen,
not to be confused with this Larsen.
No, not.
I will say I looked at your notes
and you're like, you spelled her name wrong. You spelled her name wrong.
No, I wasn't gonna call it out, but silently I was like, that's crazy that Kaylin would spell Larsen's name wrong.
Yeah, my friend Ed Larsen. No, one of the hosts, Ed Larsen, he has like a ton of playlists that he makes on Spotify, and I've listened to a couple of them before, but I just feel like I'm in this hole in my Spotify. Like I have what I feel is a pretty diverse, like eclectic music taste, and like not super deep into a specific genre, but like a sampling of a lot of different genres and time periods. Is that the right word? Decades? I don't know. Yeah. But like the DJ still just doesn't hit sometimes, or just like shuffling my like songs, whatever. And I'm like, I feel like I need more, I need difference. I've been listening to a lot of different playlists of his. And they're just really fun because it's a lot of things I've never heard before, whether it's like older rap or a lot of like kind of like more funk stuff, like some metal stuff, some electric stuff, like so much variety in these playlists. And like a lot of them are like themed, so like there's some that are like water park, and that like has a lot of yacht rock on it. I'm finding so many songs I've never heard before that I'm like, this is great. I'm liking those bitches up, but I've been eating up those playlists.
It's always fun discovering new music or music that just like all of a sudden hits in that moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. There was a song on the way here that was Territory by the artist, possibly Sepultura. And it is like, I guess probably heavy metal is the descriptor of the genre, but like the drum intro to get there, I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm feeling it, man. And then when the screaming came, I was like, wow, I'm still feeling it. So, you know,
Sometimes you gotta scream.
sometimes you gotta scream.
Yeah.
I ate up the first season of Outlander. I kind of took my time with it. I kind of binged the first bit, and then I took a few days off, and then I finally finished up binging the first season last night. Kind of like I know I'm late to the party on Outlander.
Just a little bit.
I kind of like have had an interesting journey with it in that several years ago I like watched like the first 6 episodes. And then I don't know, it's not that I didn't like it. I just set it down and picked up other
Just weren't in the
things.
mood. It's-
Yeah. But Hunter, he really loves Outlander. It's like his favorite show. He loves Jamie, and
I mean, if you don't,
I just, I wanted to return to it for him. Actually, he had the idea. He was like, we should both get copies of the first Outlander book. We should read them at the same time and we should annotate them for each other,
That's super cute.
which is the most romantic thing anyone's ever wanted to do with me.
That's
It's
adorable.
really
I love
adorable.
Hunter.
Just a heads up, go to Goodwill, they're everywhere.
I was sure there are a lot of gabble done on the shelf.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I was like, okay, can you just wait a couple months?
Yeah.
Because
I have some stuff I need to get through.
reading list is really full. Hopefully we do that at some point, but it's been really nice because he has not seen the first season for many, many years now because he stayed up with the show, and then the series finale just happened like not too long ago, so it's like all done for him. Meanwhile, I'm like back at the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's been kind of nice, and he's been remembering things as I've been watching them for the first time. So
I definitely watched the first season probably, I would say in its full entirety, probably 2 separate times. But I've like started the first season many times. I've seen those first episodes many times, but the first season's great. I would even say the second season's great. I can't remember how far you get in the third season, but then after that, it kind of loses me. And I know Hunter is a ride. He is riding
Jamie.
he is riding Jamie right to that
ride
sunset.
till he dies, ride or die.
But like, man, once they start like getting into like colonial US,
Yeah, that's where I was like, I'm out.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
he admits that there was like a quality drop.
Yeah.
He's not Delulu,
Yeah,
but he
good.
was just gonna fall. He was gonna see it through,
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, the first season was pretty great, and I do know that a lot of people think the first and second season are good, and then there's a little bit of like a dip. So we'll see how far I get, but so far I've really enjoyed consuming that. Num num num.
Yeah.
What about you, Larsen? What have you been eating?
I ate up 2 different TV shows,
Mm.
both IUD recovery TV shows.
I was like, both these shows are about IUDs. That's crazy.
I binged Off Campus
Mm.
and then binged the first season of Maxton Hall after that.
I don't know what Maxton Hall is.
Well, okay. So so I started with Off Campus, and I like wasn't gonna watch it at first because I figured it just wasn't gonna be like I never got into To All the Boys I've Loved Before, those kind of ones. But I did like, I mean, Heated Rivalry I would say would be like very, very different. But I was in the mood for some kind of rom-com-y type thing. So I was like, let me try it. I'll give it an episode.
Yeah.
And if it's awful, I'll turn it off. Well, lo and behold, it's not. The acting is so good, and it puts you in that like that same kind of thing that like some romance books do, where it's like giggling, kicking your feet.
Yeah.
And it does cover some heavy topics, but it was really good. And then after that, I almost felt like depressed because I finished it. So I was like, I need something else.
Yeah.
So I was kind of digging to see like what other people recommend, and there was a show, Maxton Hall, that I've heard of many times and tried to start before, but I was like, this sucks. Like, why are people loving it?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out you automatically get like the English dubbed version.
Oh.
And so it just comes off so flat. And then when I was reading on like Reddit, people were like, no, it's amazing, but you have to watch it with the original German and then English subtitles because the actors' emotions are insane, but all that's removed when you do the English dub. So then I binged that, and both of those nights I stayed up till like 2 a.m. watching TV.
Good for you.
And now I'm, deeply connected to these characters and mentally unwell, but I ate it up.
But your spirit. But what of your spirit?
Yeah. Sometimes I think I funnel all the emotions I don't want to have in life into enjoying something like this, and so it becomes a little destructive.
That's so real. That's really real.
Just the smile with which you said that. It's a little destructive.
But I'm gonna finish Maxton Hall, and I've already thought about rewatching it.
Okay, what streaming service is that on?
Prime.
What was that?
It is unfortunately on Amazon Prime.
That is unfortunate. I did recently rewatch the second season of Fleabag, which is also only on Amazon Prime, which begs the question that I think I posited in the physical media episode. Maybe can you buy?
Probably not.
Series that were only ever on streaming. Can you buy a physical copy?
You can buy the bootleg recorded. Yeah.
You could.
Because I'm sure you can't do the VHS, VCR of it all where you could like record whatever's on TV. I'm sure they made that, so I can't do that anymore. Did I know how to do that in the first place? No, because I was like 5. But, well, I did go to many a concert in the park. Concert in the park. I've lived in Sacramento for 3 years now. This is my 3rd season with Concert in the Park. I love Concert in the Park. It is a good time. It is close. We all live in Midtown downtown, so it's right in downtown. And it is free to get in, which is also nice. And it's live music, which is also nice. And some of the acts are more local, and they kind of get a little bit better in notoriety and following as you go through the night normally. But I've always had a good time at Concert in the Park. Recently, there's a couple concerts in the parks ago. There was a man that was a prospect.
He was the guard.
He was a security guard of sorts. And, nice looking man. I've seen him there before. And we were getting ready to leave. Larsen was coming to pick us up. And then we're going to go get some dinner. And he disappears. Because, I don't know, there's like a security thing. And, like,
yeah, he kind of disappeared kind of quick with purpose.
Yeah, and like walked right past us, but not the right time to hand him something. Because I feel like you were doing your job. So we missed the opportunity that he was back, but we were already out. Another man came up, and I was like, I can't tell this man who's flirting with me to give my number to the other man. So that was kind of like a disappointment. This most recent concert in the park, there was a man in the crowd.
Shooted your shot.
I just shooted my shot. I'll spare all the details, but we were just like vibing a little bit, talking a little bit, and I gave him my number at the end. And I went through all yesterday without a phone number or without a text message. Then this morning, I woke up and I had a text message.
Oh.
So we'll see. He's coming to Concert in the Park next week.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay, he did text. It's very exciting.
So that's my did.
That's exciting. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
That's a big thing because people don't even freaking do that anymore.
No.
I was gonna say you put yourself out there.
Yeah.
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 And Kaylin is brilliant because she kind of low key has her numbers pre-written on little. Are they post-its?
Yeah, like sticky notes.
On sticky notes. That way, in the moment, you don't even have to like be fumbling about. Like you could just you were so cool about it. You really slyly just kind of like slipped.
Because I just had it in my wallet, like you said, and then I was like, at some point, I'm gonna hand this out, and it was getting towards the end. I thought, and so I just put it in my hand. I think it was pretty crumpled by the time I handed it to him, so I was a little worried he thought I handed him trash. But we got there, so
clever. All right, Roomies. Well, now you have to keep listening so that you can get potential updates.
Yeah, and he's probably never going to hear this, or we're going to get married, and he will probably still never hear this.
Is that your did?
That's my did.
Did done. What I did done is mine's a simple one. I have been doing things, and also
that wasn't very convincing. I have been doing things.
I promise.
That's the reason I said it like that is because I can't remember any of them. So I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince myself. But I think that maybe the message here is that right now is about simple joys for me. So my did is that I have been reading in my hammock in the backyard for the first time in a while because I had not put my hammock up. I took it down for any
The dark times.
the dark times, the winter and spring. It wasn't up either because spring can sometimes be kind of back and forth. But once we kind of officially hit summer, I had Hunter put the hammock up, and now I go out there a few times a week and I read in the hammock, and it's just the most lovely time for me to photosynthesize. One night was so into it, I stayed out there late. I put the lights on. I had Hunter bring me a blanket so I wasn't cold. I had Morty, my dog, lay in the hammock with me. And that's just kind of like, there's not really any time at which I wouldn't rather be laying in my hammock reading.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy that I've got to do that a little bit lately.
Well, you were so happy in the hammock when we were camping.
It's true. I love a hammock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most
You're
joyous
just
you'll
a
ever see
hammock-o.
me is with a
Hammock.
I'm a hammock hoe. I want to like put that on a t-shirt, customize that. Hammock
Merch?
hoe. Yeah, if we ever drop merch, the we'll each need our own signature slogan tee, and mine will be hammock hoe.
Let us know what you think our merch should be if you're listening.
Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone out there?
I know you're out there in Paraguay.
And Larsen, what have you been doing?
Well, I went home for a week. That sounds so simple.
But you're not from just anywhere.
No.
So to get home, and this is the best possible option realistically, I fly from Sacramento to Portland, my preferred layover location, because fuck SeaTac. I hate that airport. So Portland, love it. I always get a Yum Bowl. Hot and jazzy.
I forgot about. Is that place just called Yum Bowls?
Cafe Yum.
Cafe Yum. I forgot.
Cafe Yum.
Do you know what a Cafe Yum is?
No.
You have to try it, and Cafe Yum sponsor us.
You know, when we go to Alaska this New Year's, we can get a layover in Portland.
Yeah.
And get a Yum Bowl.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to do the pilgrimage exactly as Larsen would do
Okay.
it.
Okay. So you leave Sacramento,
Mm-hmm.
go to Portland, then go to Anchorage. And keep in mind, if you want to go to Portland, you're limited to basically one or two flight options, where you already have very few flight options. So whatever time of day they have, that's what you take. So I left here like in the afternoon. I made it to Anchorage by 9 p.m. I live 4 hours away from Anchorage. So I stayed the night with my cousin. And I was able to swap cars with my parents. They flew up, they flew out of town the day before I left, or I got there. So they left the car so I could drive down. So then the next day, I flew up on a Thursday. The Friday morning, I then drive 4 hours to go home.
Whew. Nice.
Yeah. And then it was really nice to be home. The weather was really beautiful. It was 60 and sunny, which you've never felt how hot 60 degrees is until you're in Alaska in the summertime because you're so fucking close to the sun. It's so hot.
Yeah, you got some
Whoa.
sun, girl.
I sat out on my porch whenever I could and just was reading out there. It's really nice to be home. And because our town is very touristy in the summer, there are certain things that are only open in the summer. So I was able to go get those, including Carmen's Gelato, which is award-winning gelato. It's so freaking good.
Yum.
Nice.
Was there for a week, and remember, keep in mind, that was like 1.5 days of travel to get there. And then that's what I did
Same
back.
on the way back.
Long haul.
I left Saturday at 4, drove up to Anchorage, had dinner with my cousin, got on a 1:30 a.m. flight, made it to Portland at 6, had our book club meeting at the airport,
Oh my God.
got on a flight at 9:30, made it to Sacramento at 11 a.m.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are, baby.
Yeah.
2 hours of sleep.
Honestly, you're doing better than I would be.
Poor Larsen. Poor Larsen.
No, I mean, my body is so used to this one, just the travel in general, but like with commercial fishing, this is nothing. do this day after day after day, that's when you start to lose it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm strong enough for that.
Yeah. But it's really fun to go home. It's hard because like I was there for, in theory, like 9 days,
Yeah.
but I wasn't actually there for 9 days
Because you had to take so much time to travel.
Yeah. And like there is a flight from Anchorage to Homer. It's like a 30-minute flight, but it's like $300. So I prefer to drive.
Drive and get us an audiobook.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drive. I recommend Alaska in the summer. The sun does not set. You start to go crazy, but it's awesome.
But it's great, she says with her eyes really wide.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing. It sounds like a good place to start a cult.
Oh, yeah.
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 Probably many have.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, there's probably
can
also
work
a lot
on
of
that.
cults out there that will never even know existed. It's a vast place.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people go to hide.
Yeah.
Okay, roomies, thank you so much for listening.
We hope you'll keep reading the room with us.
So keep checking back for more episodes every Monday and Thursday that dive into the spaces where literature, media, and culture meet.
Please reach out to us at readtheroomacultureclub@gmail.com for feedback and topic suggestions.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at readtheroom_culture club for the most up-to-date podcast information.
If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen.
And drop a comment below what you read, endured, ate, and done did.
And what each of our merch t-shirts should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want on the slogan tee?
I think mine's going to be a beautiful mind with a string in the background. Or a beautiful mind made with the red string.
Oh, you're thinking.
All right, we might want to table that one, but you let us know. And remember to take up space in whatever room you're in. Bye, bitch.
Bye.